Welcome back to the Roughed Up Podcast.
G'day guys, welcome back to the Roughed Up Podcast with myself, Eli Hooper, and Ryan Hyde.
Ryan Hyde.
We're
back with week 3.
Week 3, 3 weeks. You know what they say in threes? I don't know what
This is where it ends.
I don't know where it is.
How's your week been?
No, good. Can't complain. I mean, working tomorrow, so it sucks a little bit.
Oh, yeah, you're working Saturdays.
Yeah.
We record on Fridays, by the way.
Yeah, record on Fridays, but...
My week's been boring. Legit, nothing has happened the whole week.
Well, no, that's it. We've been struggling for content, people. Nothing has happened. It's been...
Nothing has happened
Nothing has happened. Being very boring.
But, yeah, I guess we'll get into the week's
get into
content. The first thing that we will talk about, I guess, that I didn't put in the document, we're doing really well on TikTok, YouTube, banging views on YouTube.
Yeah, every now and then I have a gander at YouTube, but like I remember last week it was doing all right. Hasn't really picked up this week.
Yeah, we on our shorts, which are like the same as TikTok and stuff, we've been getting about 2K views a video. Banging. But anyway, we won't talk about that. We're roughed up on everything. Spotify, YouTube.
Yeah, get us. You already know.
Yeah,
you already know.
But so we'll get into this week's content. What's the?
Instagram.
Oh yeah, I asked before we came in. Has anyone got any questions for us on Instagram? I don't know if any one of these looks good, so this might get cut. Let's have a look. So we've got Mahir.
Well, Mahir, okay.
Wants you to talk about Andrew Tate, which we're not going to do.
No, Mahir, what are you on about?
He says because Eli loves him so much.
I do love Andrew Tate. Love his bald head.
All of these we can't talk about without getting cancelled.
Go through them.
American politics. Joe Biden needs to throw in the towel.
Yeah, he's an old man.
He fell over the other day. Oh, funny man. He needs to throw in the towel, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yes.
Jasper, the political and economical state of the world. But that's all our questions.
Yeah, all our questions.
So we can't answer.
We can't answer any of them. Well, we've already answered one.
Yeah.
Jared was the only.
Yeah. But I've got a funny thing to start us off with our first topic. So recently on TikTok, there's this guy that's gone viral. He's from Hong Kong.
Yeah.
And he's a tailor, so he makes suits.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen him?
No, I have not.
So he makes suits, but he makes videos on like making people suits and like showing off on TikTok all the stuff that he's done. Just does it in a bit of a weird way.
Okay, well.
So I've got a couple videos here because Eli's never seen it.
Oh no, I should just click on it. Let's get her up.
Okay, here we go. Get her full screen.
To fondle this young Rwandan boy. Firstly, how old are you? 20. He's 20. You want to say it again? 20. Plenty of consent here. 2
Plenty of consent.
brown Marzoni buttons. Fish mouth lapel with my ... hand needle and thread pick stitching. Vodka breast pocket with a curve and kick.
So he obviously he's good at what he does.
He is. He's doing all right. He knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
But I'm concerned about how he's saying boy.
Yeah. Don't worry. Just keep watching, mate. Just keep watching. There we go.
It doesn't get worse.
Pocket flaps.
That's all right.
Gorgeous little baby ticket pocket for the baby boy.
Ooh.
Functional cuff holes.
Functional cuffs, mate.
But going back, what would you use that little pocket for? Maybe
Put a pen. Put a pen in there.
Good spot for a vape. Put your vape.
Don't vape.
Don't vape, exactly.
Thank God he is of age, 20 years old. No cops coming for me. Rwanda now, check it out. Gorgeous, glorious lining.
That's a nice lining.
He has a horse's ass. Look at this. Horse's ass. How you feeling? Oh, never better.
Never better. Love that.
Yeah.
Love that.
So obviously, great customer service. I think.
Great. That's the slap in the ass. Really would make me want to go.
I got
back
another
there.
video, and I'm pretty sure the next video might be another one. Gets a bit more in depth. I've got a couple videos here. Yeah, this is a good one. I really enjoyed this one.
I am going to eat this little Chinese boy. How old are you? 18. Can you hear that? Say it again. 18. Plenty of consent. What else?
Plenty of consent. 18.
Hey, that's consent.
Look how covered in
What happens when it's like a 15-year-old? What does he say?
I have run into that, and he actually gets out a coat hanger and touches them with the coat hanger. But I didn't get any of them in here. Ooh, little Chinese boys gift wrapped.
Ooh, it's rubbing the bunda.
Gift wrapped in his 40 fit.
So he can tease me more. Open up the little Chinese boy, show you what's going on inside. Plenty of fruit.
Ooh, plenty of fruity shit, mate.
Fruit. That looks very nice.
Heterosexual, that's correct, right? Let's look at this.
Just confirm he is heterosexual.
The prom. If there are any women out there that need a date, he is available. Happy young Chinese boy.
Hey, the next one. So we've watched 2 of his full videos.
Okay.
But the main outrageous shit is when what he says at the start, right?
So,
This is a compilation of all the shit he said. Like, some of the best stuff. Let's have a look at the TikTok Taylor's compilation.
I'm going to eat this little Chinese boy. I cannot get it up for this guy. He's a very sleazy and oily Mexican because he impregnated his wife. The Asian girls are just lining up to have me feel dripping wet for this tight, white Italian. And this needs to get me.
that guy was like,
All these
bruh.
Asian girls are just lining up for me.
Okay. So, we'll get out of this.
How is this man not being cancelled? This is my first.
Okay, so my question is, if you were in Hong Kong, would you get a suit by this guy?
100%. 100%. Especially, I'll be like, I'll flick you some more money, get me in a video. I want you to touch me up.
So you think... I wouldn't say that. So the TikTok Taylor, you would definitely get a suit by him?
Yes.
Alright, let's watch the last video, eh?
Eli, you little Australian boy. Listen, nobody can fix your hairline. Only when you get there, way to fix it. But I do not think that is happening. You know what I'm saying? Your hairline is receding because you spent too much time on this roughed up podcast. You know what will fix you?
That's
You
true.
know what will make you sexy? You need to get your ass here, Eli.
You need to go to Hong Kong, Eli.
Get your ass to Hong Kong. Get a suit from me and let me absolutely gift wrap you in my 4D fit. I will stack you in my signature details, and that's all people will be looking at.
How much did you pay for this? That's another question.
Hong Kong. Eli, you little.
This is the thing that you and Jasper. Fuck. So this is it. You guys have been hyping this up for like a couple of days now. Like, Eli, this is so fun.
Yeah.
You're gonna love this.
Would you let him gift wrap you in his 40 fit?
Fucking oath I would. Yeah.
And he said he might be able to, like, get the distraction off your hairline. to your nice fit.
Going back to how much did you pay for this?
Too much.
Well, over $10?
Yeah.
Over $100?
Yep.
You didn't.
No, I didn't. It was like $20.
Oh, okay.
No,
Worth it. That is worth
I
it.
would not spend that much on that. But yeah, there you go. I just thought
That is
a bit of
that
entertainment.
is the best thing I've seen for like a month. That is
Yeah.
awesome.
So we said last week that we're gonna.
I think it was a couple of weeks ago.
No, it was last week.
Was it last week?
Yeah.
It's been that long.
That we're gonna get a normal patty versus vegan patty.
Yep.
See if we can tell the difference. We got them here visually. I can already tell the difference. I'll chuck a photo up. I'll take a photo of them after we eat them. But yeah, visually I can already tell.
Visually, I can tell. One looks like a turd, and the other one looks
Yeah.
like.
I don't know if they're vegan or vegetarian.
You just saw
one's
one.
called the Impossible Burger.
Impossible Burger. That's the one that buddy Steve-O got.
Oh, really? Yeah, but anyway. So, price-wise, the vegan one is $8.
$8
for
two.
two patties. And then the other one was $8 for 4 patties. So it's double the price.
Double the price.
And if we're going off visuals, the real one looks a bit thicker.
Yeah, and you can tell it's got like oil on it. Yeah.
Like the natural fats coming out of it. But yeah, we'll give it a try.
We've got. Did you have one fork or are we? Oh no, we'll just
fucking hand it.
Hand it. Well, I'll go.
We should probably get it and then come back.
Yeah.
We'll get it. Sit back down. Okay. Okay. So we got the vegan here.
So, give her a smell.
It smells like charcoal. it smells like charcoal.
Doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't smell the best.
But let's have a.
That does taste like meat.
That does. That sounds like meat.
That tastes like meat.
Far out. That is good.
That's actually really good. If I had that, I wouldn't tell you. If I didn't see it.
Exactly.
The visual is very much, you can tell.
Yeah.
But I guess even side by side, if we didn't have them side by side, I don't know if I can tell.
Yes.
Aftertaste, I'm getting a bit of like wheat.
It's it.
But they're actually decent.
I'd eat that.
Yeah. The price is a bit expensive.
It
what it is, but it's done really well.
It has. I've had worse meat patties. This is.
It's got the texture.
Perfect.
The texture is
That's
meat.
the thing that I thought would put me off. Like it wouldn't feel the same.
Yeah.
But no.
It's pretty good. That is actually really good.
Really
I'm gonna eat the rest of that.
Yeah. Nah.
Well, the other one's just.
A meat patty.
Yeah.
We already know how.
We can taste it too. So this one.
Yeah, it smells meaty. Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
And the oil on it.
Yeah.
Fat coming off it, but give it a shot. The dog's coming here to investigate. Here we go.
No.
Glizzy Gobbler, come here.
The dog's here.
Glizzy Gobbler, come here.
No, come in frame. Kill.
Come in frame, Glizzy Gobbler.
Really?
Glizzy Gobbler. Oh. So overall, the review is of the meat versus the plant. I'm going to say something outrageous here. Woolies patties are shit.
Yeah. Woolies patty, not very good.
If it was a good butcher patty, I think it would be alright.
Kill it, come on out it.
It would be alright. But I actually, towards the vegan and the Woolies patties, I prefer the vegetarian one.
The vegetarian one was good. I'd rate them both. Not the vegan. From what I was expecting, I'd give it I'd give it an 8 and a 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
And then I'd give the Woolies patty like a 6 out of 10.
I was coming in with low expectations.
Same.
Really. I
Very low.
was thinking it would probably be like a 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Out of 10. But I reckon it's an 8.
Very good. You guys should, if you haven't had one before, even though it's twice as much, you should go down there and give it a try.
But do you reckon, like you said with this whole Steve-O thing last week,
Yeah.
do you reckon it has any like health implications with eating it constantly?
Yes, because and I don't think it would be that beneficial. It's like I don't really.
I don't really know too much about it.
I don't know. Well, I looked at the front of the package. It has like 12 grams of protein or something. But I don't. Killers.
The fucking dog's trying to eat everything. We'll get the dog out and we'll come back. Okay, so we're back. We're doing a little bit of a food review this episode for some reason. So Eli's brought this stuff.
Yeah, it's
bring it over here. So we're back on our chairs.
Back here. All right.
Here we go. Yeah.
Well, they're cupcakes.
Yeah.
And they're what they are. The Woolies Body cupcake mixture and lemonade in there, and that's it.
So just Woolies cupcake mixture and lemonade.
And lemonade. That is all. Apparently, lemonade has some slight egg in it.
I did not know that.
I did not know that until my missus told me, but apparently it does. And this is what came out, so...
It smells the same.
Tastes like crap.
It's very crunchy. It doesn't taste the same.
Taste good. I don't recommend this. This is
Yeah, I'll eat it. I'll eat it. I'm not going to eat it now because we're fucking talking.
Yeah.
But, the aftertaste is a bit weird.
It tastes like lemonade.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that one.
No.
Hey, it was alright.
Yeah, so tried some. Now I'm getting it down with the
I've got a juice over there. I'll get it soon. But let's get on to actually some interesting shit. This start has been pretty
interrupted just because we tried something new.
Yeah.
With the food.
Yeah.
We'd do it again, but I think I think
we need a table here.
Yes.
We need a table here, like a little table here.
I reckon, one of the things from school, when you walk the TV, that's what we need there. That's what we need there.
The big TVs.
That's it.
Yeah.
Alright, so, next, who's punching?
Okay, so we actually had some audience interaction, even though it was a friend from school. But we had Harry Callio.
Now, I don't know if this is a good idea, Ryan.
He wanted to do it. We've got consent.
We've got consent, but I think this could be a bad idea and we could be getting some abuse.
So, we're going to do Who's Punching. This is a rip-off from...
The Fellas.
No.
Oh, who was it?
Dylan and Jamo.
Oh,
They're also an Australian podcast from Perth.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
And
they started this, and the fellas ripped it off from there, and then we're ripping it off yet again.
Yeah.
But, I've got Harry and his girlfriend. I don't know his girlfriend's name.
I don't know his girlfriend.
Sorry?
I'm sorry.
But here we go. So they're asking who's punching. So the first image is of them. Looks like on a balcony. Looks like Harry's got his eyes shut.
Yeah.
A little bit?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what Harry was doing before this, but yeah.
So the first image, I reckon Harry's punching.
Yeah, I reckon Harry, you're punching, mate. The first image, but I think it's bad lighting. Shit. We'll go next photo. Photo.
It's a bit overexposed.
Yeah.
Okay. Second image.
It hasn't done any better for Harry.
It definitely hasn't got any better.
No, we're not saying Harry that you're unattractive, but
He looks like he's seen something.
he does.
He looks like
he's looking into the camera like, what the hell?
The shirt he's wearing in this photo would go well with your ducky pants.
Yeah, that shirt looks very nice. Looks very nice.
But it looks like he's seen something in the distance.
Yeah. Next photo.
Next photo. So he's punching again. So 2 to 3. So he's this one.
Oh, Harry looks good in this.
Okay, my one complaint is he spilt something on his pants.
Oh, Harry.
But he's looking good.
He's
looking suave.
He's looking sharp. Yep, Harry's got her in this one.
Okay, so it's 2 to 3. So technically, Harry's punching.
Harry's punching. Harry.
Unfortunately,
it could be the photos, but he sent them in, so he wanted to look better in these photos.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's screwed it up.
But hey, he might just wanted his girlfriend to look a little bit better.
Yeah.
Could work either way.
Exactly. Oh, we're on the news section.
This is normally what fills up most of the time.
Yeah, exactly. And it seemed like the first little bit.
This episode so far is on par with episode 1.
It is. No. Episode 1 was quality. We ended up doing. Quality, that's what got us 50k on Insta.
Exactly. But yeah, we'll get there.
Yeah.
Well, there wasn't a lot of content for this week.
There was bugger all content, so we filled up some stuff.
Yeah.
Interruptions occurred.
Okay.
Well, we've got local news here.
Yeah.
Coming in at Redcliffe Dolphins when there was a bloody brawl on the side of a game. Under 11s, I believe it was. Under 11s. I don't know how it's happened at Dolphins game between... who was it? Dolphins and some other club. But under 11s. Not what you want to see.
Yeah.
But
it's crazy that they can get that fiery that young.
yeah. Well, even my little brother played league, and every now and then, probably once a season when we go to a club up north, the parents get a bit fiery. But
that's the thing with younger grade football. I feel like the parents are more involved than the kids actually playing.
Yeah, exactly.
Because You hear him on the sideline, like swearing at other parents,
swearing at the ref. You're like, mate, it's a game. They're under 11s, far out. Let them be. Yeah, but it's.
So, it says the organisation is conducting an investigation.
Yeah, well, that's what they do now. So they have like the referee, and then they have a match side official to every single game, making sure that the spectators and there's no abuse to the referee or anything. Wow. Every single game, there's someone designated to watching that game.
That's crazy that's there for an under 11s game.
Yep, every game, even under 5s.
That's wow.
I
suppose it's good for the safety of people.
Exactly.
But yeah, it's crazy. Under 11s.
Under 11s.
Going crazy.
Going crazy. Get into them.
Our next point is near Redcliffe as well. The Deception Bay Maccas. D-Bay.
D-Bay.
Can be a bit of a hard.
You expect some funny stuff going on there.
Bit of a rough spot, but
rough spot. Very rough.
So this guy, give it a quick pause quickly.
Yep.
So this guy here is in D-Bay Macca's drive-through, and these cops, they must have been following him, or he must have been on some watch list or something, and they've come up to him in the middle of the drive-through.
Let the man have some food.
What do you reckon he's ordering? That's the big question.
That's the big question. Mate, he's a crazy fella. He's getting the McFish. Because what is it?
The fillet of fish.
The fillet. Because he's a strange fella. Driving a Commodore.
I heard about this thing the other day, before we get on to the video. Someone at work mentioned there's this secret menu of Macca's called the Quarter. Not a quarter pounder, the Quarter. Which is a quarter pounder with 4 patties.
Whew.
Yeah, I reckon he's ordering one of them.
He's ordering one of them. Yeah. Next step, we ask him on what he has.
Hey, let's watch the video of the guy at D-Bay Macca's.
Alrighty, let's.
Yeah, police bust.
Yeah. Oi, he gets up to the side. He speeds off, but where is he speeding off to? There's a car in front of him.
Yeah, he's in the drive-thru. It looks like he hops out.
Yeah, he's trying to bail.
He's running, yeah. Does it say get the dog?
Get the dog, yeah. I think maybe...
So this is the stuff that they've got off him. It looks like...
what is that, spoon?
A spoon. I don't know what that would be used for.
Don't know exactly.
A lot of...
it's got filters for a ciggy.
What even?
A phone.
Oh, yeah, some phones.
And then I don't know what that's for.
I don't know what all this stuff is, really. I'm not a drug dealer.
Not a druggie. Oi! Here's the good stuff, the gun.
I think, by the looks of it, it must be like a gel gun because there's a lead.
Yeah, there's a lead going off it.
But, yeah.
No, that looks... Like, I have a gel gun, and it does not look like that. That looks realistic. It might be the lighting, but...
Yeah, I hope it's not real.
Yeah. Well, the next one, he has another gun. Oh, he has a mask.
Yes.
V for Vendetta mask. Solid movie. You guys should watch
crazy.
It. And that
looks real.
That looks like a gun.
That looks like and it's got like a silencer on it as well. Yeah. I might have to blur that. I might have to blur it.
Yeah.
But there's 2 guns.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Can you... I don't know if we can show guns.
Yeah, I don't think we can show guns. But the first one was like an Uzi kind of thing. And then the second one was like a pistol with a silencer on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, crazy stuff.
In Deception Bay.
And that's local to us as well.
Exactly.
Just shows
half an hour away.
Just shows that there's some crazy people anywhere.
Well, everywhere you are. There's crazy.
Yeah.
There's crazies.
Okay, this is a funny one to end off the somewhat local news. It's in Nambour. It's not that local, but
we'll see. What?
So this is a couple of boys have been caught making a swing out of a trolley.
Posted online of a supermarket trolley being used as a swing. It appears to have been taken at the Nambour skate park and shows 2 men pushing a third in a trolley suspended from...
In what world is this news, though? In what world? This is 7 News, like top 3 Australian news, and they're going on about this.
Well, we've just said, mate, it's been a tough week.
It's been a very tough week, so I can't
it's just crazy, to be honest.
Yeah, weird stuff.
We really don't have much content this week. Like, we've talked about 4 topics now,
Taking up like no time.
No time.
No time at all.
But yeah, there's not much we can really say on this stuff.
Yeah.
It's gonna be tough. We're getting hopefully some guests.
Hopefully some guests on
Yeah.
that will fill in some time.
Yeah. We have maybe booked in a pretty big guest.
Pretty big guest. We'll have them on here.
Yeah, no, we won't.
We won't.
But I don't know if it'll happen, but it will be really good if it does. Like, it is definitely the person that will come on has a crazy story. He's local to where we live, obviously.
Yep.
But pretty big for the couple episodes.
Yeah, exactly. For
that we've done.
But our 50K really helping us out.
But yeah, hopefully that happens. I'm not sure if it will,
Yeah.
so don't.
Yeah, exactly. Don't expect it. It could be ages away. But well, let's get into it. The next one, national news.
Okay, so we've only got one thing for this. I found this. So this bottle shop got robbed in Sydney, and the owner of a bottle shop runs out after him. Pretty funny. But the question as well is, if you were like a worker in a bottle shop, would you run after people if they stole shit?
It depends. If it's like my bottle shop and they're stealing money, and I know it's like my money.
Yeah.
If I was an employee, I'd be like, stuff it.
Yeah, you're on minimum wage.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But while we're talking about bottle shop, can you please show the video of standing at the front of the bottle shop?
Oh, see if I can find it.
The same thing happened with one of our mates. Some 16-year-old girls tried to steal drinks from his where he worked, and they came in, noticed they were stealing, and told him to get out.
Maybe don't say his name. I'll bleep out his name.
Yeah.
Don't say his name, just in case.
Who do we... Trevor then
Yeah.
proceeded to stand at the door with his arms folded, and the two girls were abusing him. And then Trevor told them to get away.
And by the way, this Trevor guy that we're talking about is not the biggest guy in the world.
Unconfrontational person you will possibly ever meet. Don't have a bad word to say about him. He's so funny.
Well, hopefully Trevor would be like this eventually. Get the video up. Get the video up, and we'll watch this guy chase these people out of this bottle shop. It is crazy.
Oh,
No,
there we are.
Whoa.
Oh, three fellas walking into the bottle shop. Hoods up.
Oh, going for it. I don't know what they're grabbing.
You got one of them.
Falls straight over. Going.
He's gone.
Oh, he stops.
Nah, that's not.
He gave it an effort at the start.
He gave it an effort, but then he's a bigger fella and he's been like,
Yeah, too much effort.
too much, way too much.
But I suppose that can be a dangerous run there. They could pull out a knife. They can do all that stuff. Like, there's been a lot of stabbings lately.
A lot of stabbings.
Yeah, there was another one in Brisbane last week.
What's it?
Yeah.
So many. Well, another stat going on about people stealing. Do you know 50 cars a day are stolen every day in Queensland?
Wow, I actually thought it would be more.
I mean, it's insane.
Yeah.
The amount of stolen cars, it's absolutely
But
nuts.
the thing about that is, it's mostly juvenile crime.
It is.
Yeah.
It's you see it every now and then, like a 13-year-old on a joyride.
Yeah.
And so.
And it's kind of sad because, like, obviously a lot of them don't know how to drive cars.
Yeah.
And they end up in accidents and
killing. Well, they do.
Killing not just themselves but other innocent people.
Exactly.
Which is
It's just a strange world we live in. I don't know how it can be fixed because it's just such. It's been an issue for like how long now? Like 3. Oh, longer than that.
Yeah, longer than that. But
now we're starting to hear about it.
And as well, because of social media, it's kind of like a flex.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
I stole a car.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you hear about it, like, it had happened all over the time at Redcliffe, but even around here, people, like, leave the back door unlocked, and they come in and nick everything.
Well, I know a couple of people that still do that. They leave their back door unlocked, and I guess it's just like a Queensland thing. Like, really, I know a lot of people used to do it, but now it's become a lot more.
Yeah, well, people used to leave, like, my parents would tell me they'd just leave the front door unlocked and go out.
Can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, that's just the world we live in.
The world we live in, exactly. Well, we've got international news on now.
Here we go.
Elon Musk back to the richest person in the world.
He lost it to Bezos again for a bit, didn't he?
Yeah, and then he came back. It didn't take long, and then he was back in the front. But the thing that I was going to ask, there is no way that this man is the richest person in the world. I just refuse. There must be some bigger person out there, because I know that Elon Musk is rich and he has like some big companies. Yeah. But there's like,
you think about like in Dubai, the princes that own all that oil and stuff like that.
I'm about to talking about that later down the line, so that would be a good segue. But
that's who I think of. Like Elon Musk, he's got his rockets, cool.
I think
he's got Tesla.
I think that because he has that all locked away in stocks. I think these Saudi Arabian guys, they just sell the oil and it says have this cash. They have the cash. What is it called? When you can just spend it and it's not locked up somewhere.
Yeah, so it's not in his
locked up. Yeah, in stocks that he can't just pull it out.
Like it's not in his net worth. He's actually got that.
Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah.
But and another thing, do you know it's Pride Month this month? Did you know?
I actually didn't know that.
Well, the thing is because all the companies aren't coming out with their rainbow flags on their companies.
Yeah, they normally do that. Yeah.
But I also don't want to get cancelled. So we might...
Happy Pride Month.
We'll double check that it's Pride Month. I'm pretty sure it's Pride Month.
Yeah.
But it's... do you remember last year when every single company would come out...
And as soon as the day it's done, they change it.
They change it and you're like...
And then it's like, okay, they're doing that just for, like,
just
publicity.
For the publicity. But... Because that's the thing that's happened, is that all these people from the community... Well, just people that, like, care about... society, they're going to these companies and then they come out with the rainbow flag and everything, and then the people do some digging and find out that, what do you know, companies, CEOs aren't good people. Who would have thought? So the companies aren't even doing it because they know it's gonna get all this backlash because people are gonna be digging in, which is but that could be getting cut because...
No, I reckon... Yeah. I don't know.
Leave her in there. But the next international news, people in Japan are getting taught how to smile because they've been so used to wearing masks.
I suppose, though, like, when you think about it, 2019... We're almost at the 2023 end of 2023.
They could have been wearing masks for 4 years straight.
Yeah. So that means a 4-year-old knows the world only knows with COVID.
Yeah, with masks on, which
that's crazy.
It's nuts. But I'll go to the article.
I suppose like we knew life before COVID, and a lot of people don't.
Yeah, I'll show you this photo. You can get it up there, but it's just this chick. That's it. That's hilarious. I don't know. This is how you smile. Use this muscle here.
I don't know. You think smiling's a natural thing, yeah?
Yeah, you definitely do. Yeah, but I know in some cultures it's not normal to show your emotion like it is in the Western society, so it might be a little bit weird in these.
Japan. I don't know.
Next, which
this is the big story this week. YMW Melly. You know the guy that sings the song Murder on My Mind?
Oh, yeah.
So, I'm not entirely sure because I've been seeing it on TikTok and stuff, but supposedly he's getting the death sentence.
Really?
For, maybe. I think he's going through court at the moment, but he could go to get a death sentence.
But, yeah.
Because he killed 2 of his friends. He shot them. Yeah,
he's not a good person.
Yeah.
The slightest.
But, a lot of people are saying he could go to jail. There's
is he not in jail? He's in jail.
He's in jail.
He's in jail.
But I think new DNA evidence has come out against him, and he's going through a new trial or something. And, it's crazy. It says here that... the
death penalty.
Yeah, he's just facing
for the double murder.
The double murder of his friends. Which as well, it's crazy that he's made 2 songs about murdering people that are real.
That are real. But everyone not talking about murder, but they're talking about like heaps of people talk. Yeah. Well, then
the NRL. There's not a lot this week. There really isn't. This might be a shorter episode, to be honest, because we're flying through this.
Yeah. Well, no, I've got a lot to talk about in this sport.
Okay.
But sport. We'll have sport in the background. Sport.
Mate, you don't edit this shit. I do.
This is for Ryan.
Mate, too much time.
NRL, we've got Nathan Cleary out with hamstring injury.
Yeah.
Yeah, New South Wales aren't looking...
Out for the next couple Origins.
Yes, and then we've got Jai Arrow out with a hip injury because of the hip drop last week. And then we've also got last night, I've forgotten his name, the New South Wales hooker.
Oh, yeah, I did hear
broken
about that.
jaw. And did you end up seeing did you watch the game last night?
No, I didn't.
So Tino went in and he got busted for it a couple of weeks ago with the high shoulder, with the high arm when you're protecting your ball. So the other fella's come in, gone off his arm, broken his jaw, and Tino went to judiciary and he's off. So Tino's back on it for Origin.
Yeah.
And just not New South Wales. I'm not looking good.
No, they lost the first game and they had everyone there, but except
for Latrell.
Latrell was out, which I guess he's coming back.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's looking not great.
Looking a bit rocky for him.
But talking about Origin, this came out this week of, I think it's either Hammer's first try or his second try. Don't know. But there's a back angle view in slow-mo of them doing the play of the try. And it is so sick. It is the coolest video I've seen.
Okay.
It's get up on full screen because it is actually crazy. It's in slow-mo. You can see it all play out. Here we go. It is the coolest video I've seen. Daly Cherry Evans giving a pass.
Oh, is this... Oh, no, this is the second try.
Is it the second try?
Must be.
As soon as the Hammer gets to the ball, you can see the biggest grin on his face.
Yep.
It is a good play.
Oh, it is.
Oh.
Munster, what? Yeah, this is... Give it to Hammer.
There you go. Flies across and out of nowhere. There he is.
Oh, there he is.
There he is.
The music in the background is awesome as well.
Running past.
Yeah. There's Teddy on the ground.
Yeah. There's Daly Cherry Evans shooting on.
Go. Come on.
Oh.
What a try. What a game.
Oh.
That's goosebumps.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
Goosebumps.
That was an awesome game. It was a really good game. I know it was last week. We spoke a lot about it last week, but awesome game.
Very good game. Next is... Yeah.
Oh, soccer, man.
No, but this is
soccer.
This is big stuff. So
massive stuff.
There's four or five players. Well, there's a heap of players leaving their current clubs for absurd amount of money.
Oh, really?
Actually insane. So Benzema went to talking about Saudi, went to the Saudi league for $214 million a year.
That's a lot of money.
That is more than the San Francisco 49ers whole budget for the whole bloody year. That's
for one guy.
For one guy.
Yeah,
for
that's
one
insane.
guy. $4.12 million per week. And the man is not getting taxed a cent because he's in Saudi Arabia.
That is, he's
balling.
He's found the living.
And the thing, I don't know why he's done it. He's getting on the end of his career, but he got the Ballon d'Or, and the Ballon d'Or award is you were the best player that year, and he just got the award, and then he's gone to some Saudi Arabia league, the biggest WEN league around.
That just shows that they do have a lot of money.
Oh, it does. Well, another player, Kante, going to the Saudi league for $100 million a year.
So the same team?
No, it's a league.
Oh, okay.
It's just a league, and they have different teams, and they sort out whichever. So Kante, $100 million per year. Just modest.
Yeah.
Nothing compared to 114.
Yeah.
And then we've got Messi moving to Miami FC, but the mad fact is that he was offered $300 million per year by the Saudis.
I can't. Wait, so he didn't go.
He didn't go for the. He didn't go for the 300 million.
So do you reckon they paid him more?
I don't know. Apparently, Messi said that it wasn't about money, and he wanted to go to Miami.
The question is that I know this is gonna hurt a lot of people. I don't understand Messi, right?
Well,
Because he's
hang on. Before you say this, Messi fan here,
Yeah.
and this is
Okay, and I get he's awesome at the game. He's
the best,
I reckon
the best ever.
I would agree with that, right? But going to Miami, doesn't speak English.
The thing is that you don't know. Apparently, he can speak alright English, but he's really good with keeping his publicity. You don't really see that much about him.
I've seen interviews with him, and he only talks
In
I don't know what language it is.
Spanish.
Spanish.
I think it's Spanish.
Yeah.
But no, apparently he can speak quite a bit of English.
Oh, okay.
That's what I've heard.
You got to show him. If you're that big in the media, you would kind of have to learn.
Yeah, you'd have to learn it.
But going to Miami, he might have to speak a bit more.
Yeah, and I think it's it's good on him, but Barcelona were trying to get him to come back, but they couldn't. We all know that Barcelona, you won't know, but Barcelona's in financial ruins. But he went to Miami, and good for the league.
That's the thing, though. Like, I know a lot of, especially like Spanish countries and stuff like that, or like South American countries, they're really attached to like football.
Yeah.
What was there like riots and shit of him leaving?
Yes, well, not riots. People were annoyed, but not annoyed at Messi. They were annoyed at the club.
Yeah.
But the club were like
For not looking after him.
not looking after their money.
Yeah.
It was they were spending money on stuff that just didn't make sense.
Yeah.
And now they're that bad, like down bad with money, that you can get married in their stadium for like 20 grand. They need money that bad. They need that.
That's kind of another thing that we could bring up next week. We could talk a little bit about now is the whole Australia Zoo thing that's happening. Have you heard about that?
No.
So, Australia Zoo. This is just off the top of the dome. This isn't facts, but Australia Zoo. So you know Steve Owen's dad, Bob.
Yep.
So he wants to buy back the zoo because he thinks that Bindi and what's the
Bob. That's it. Robert. Yeah.
Robert's I think okay, but Bindi and what's the wife's name?
What's her name?
Terry. Yeah. Supposedly they aren't running it like well, they're just getting it for money, which I can kind of see.
Yeah.
That they might be like trying to get money out of it because he said in some news report that his final straw is now that they're letting in Australia Zoo with all these animals in the zoo. Now letting concerts happen in Australia Zoo.
I don't care that much because all they're trying to do is promote animals. Really, that's what they're trying to. And the more people that see the animals, the more you're going to be like, oh, is that a koala? Oh, I love a koala. And if you're like a kid seeing that, you're like, I love those animals, and it promotes the love for animals when you go to the zoo. But I understand Bob being like, it's supposed to be run a certain way.
I think Bob's trying to bring it back to just the animals. And like Terry and Bindi and all that are doing it, trying to extend it into something more.
I think it's good. I think it's really good for Australia to be like that. If they can get an Australia Zoo in another country, and if they... Like people were saying that about social media back in the day. They were like, "Oh, social media, what a waste of time."
Yeah.
Now look. So
I don't know. It's a tough one.
It is. You can't see how it's going to go down in the future.
But I'm pretty sure. Bob, the grandfather, is suing them to try and get the zoo back.
For what? I don't know. But
we did that already. Vegan versus not vegan.
Well, apparently. Back on sport, apparently the Vegas game is full on happening in the NRL.
In the NRL.
It's like they're full on gonna happen.
They're not gonna have an audience there.
I don't know how it's gonna work. But it's
one thing that I would kind of understand with Australian sport, which is our biggest sport. I don't personally watch it. Is AFL. I reckon if they brought AFL over there, they could. Americans
because AFL is really unique.
Yeah.
It's really unique sport.
But NRL, I just don't think it's going to have a big place over in America. And they haven't even got it national here yet. That's the thing.
It's so weird. I don't know. It's obviously the CEO just wanting to get something done quick.
Yeah.
and
I think it's going to be a big flop.
I think it's going to be a huge flop.
Yeah.
Huge flop. And I wonder how much money is in it. I wonder.
Oh, I reckon they're expecting a lot of money, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah, exactly. I reckon they're expecting a crap ton. Yeah, but yeah, I wonder how much footy we've got today.
Is that all of it?
That's all we've got.
That is all we've got. That's crazy.
That is crazy. So it might be a little bit of a short.
I reckon it's going to be like 30 minutes.
No.
Yeah.
When did we? Oh, you could be right.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but we don't have much this week.
We don't have much content.
Nothing's happened this week.
Nothing's happened, and nothing's happened in life. There's not much to talk about. It's been boring.
I've been at work.
I've been at work. Nothing to talk about.
No.
What, any stories?
The big thing that's happened this week is maybe we're booking the guest that we're getting.
Yeah, and we've been bloody stoked about that.
Yeah.
And we don't want to.
Don't want to spoil it, and we don't want to say it in case it doesn't happen. But big guest. It is a big guest.
Big guest. Big guest.
Or and as well, I know with these ones we joke around a lot and stuff, and we're gonna try and keep that when we get professional guests in. But also, we want them to share their story professionally. But also, I think we should go when we get guests in. We should go through like some news segments with them.
Yes.
But yeah, it's just hard to find content like every week.
Exactly.
When shit doesn't happen.
Yeah. We made some content.
Yeah.
But it's
that's
hard.
why we had to do this because nothing's happened in the news.
You guys will have to tell us how, because it's a very visual concept. Yeah. The trying the food.
Yeah.
So you'll have to write in the comments or flick us a message on how you thought it went.
And we need people to send in more stuff to give us content to talk about. If you want something discussed on the podcast, we will talk about it.
Exactly. Except for
shit that will get us in trouble.
And someone said American politics, boy, we live in Australia.
Yeah, exactly.
What the
I don't know much about American politics.
Yeah.
But I guess that's the end of the week.
That could.
But I as well. I got to admit, I didn't have a Florida Man of the Week this week.
Oh, man.
And also, we haven't done our music thing that we said.
Oh yeah, music. I haven't even been listening to music these last couple of weeks.
Yeah, same here.
Because podcasts mean my life.
Yeah.
So.
And as well, that's the thing with this is when we do a podcast, right? We'll go home, chuck the videos on my hard drive and try and edit it up to get it up the next week. This will come out Wednesday next week, and probably something big's happened by then, and we look like idiots.
Exactly.
Anyway,
we look like the.
But it's just. Yeah, it takes a lot of time to edit these, especially the TikTok.
Especially when I'm asking for something to go here. It's not going to be there. It's not.
That is going to be a photo of you. Awful photo.
Oh fuck.
But anyway, so it takes a long time to edit these and then edit the TikTok content, keep up with posting TikTok content.
And when you trying to find news is it's hard. It is hard.
It's hard when nothing happens. When shit happens, it's good, but it's just last week. Awesome podcast. Awesome. We had a lot to talk about. We had the origin. We had a lot
of the bloke buddy getting eaten by a shark.
Yeah, the ibis guy.
Did you notice every single podcast I was listening to talking about that exact thing?
Yeah, I noticed that too. There's not a lot. There's not a lot. Yeah.
And
we got to. I think what we need to do is stray away from just the news.
Yes.
Because we have a lot of news, and it's a good thing, but I think we need to end up with longer games. Longer content made by us, because really, we're just reacting to stuff.
Yeah, we are.
And yeah,
but we don't want to just knock everything off from other people. We want to try and come up with our own.
Yeah. I don't know. We got to think of ideas that will keep us intrigued, and the viewers intrigued, obviously.
Yeah.
For a long time. This podcast has been absolutely horrible. I'll call it now. I reckon this is worse than episode 1. Yeah.
We'll have to. I reckon there's a lot of like short stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of short
They're
stuff.
good for TikTok. If you want to just click off, go on to TikTok. There'll be some good stuff on TikTok.
Oh, yeah. There's the long form this week. Not been great.
Not being great, but yeah.
Just not a lot to talk about.
Yeah. Well,
Send stuff in. News stories, anything. Just DM us. Anything you see, send us through and we'll talk about it. Because, yeah, it's hard to find stuff, especially stuff that people want to listen to.
Yeah.
Funny stuff. The news is just so depressing.
It is so depressing.
You flick on the telly, it's all just bad stuff.
And you don't want to. You don't really. I flick the news on. Immediately turn it off. It's not really something that I want to listen to. If it makes someone stress out.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It really does. But yeah.
And then the NRL. I love talking about the NRL, but I know that the viewers might not might not talking about the NRL.
Yeah, a lot of people just want to listen to people chat, but not about sport.
Exactly.
Because I listen to a lot of like UK podcasts. When they talk about soccer, switch off, mate.
You switch off, don't care.
Yeah, don't care.
Again, this is for the second time.
We'll wrap it up.
Thank you guys for listening to the Roughed Up podcast. You can find us at Roughed Up Pod on Instagram,
YouTube, Spotify.
Is it just Roughed Up on those?
Yeah, Roughed Up on Spotify. If you look up Roughed Up. But yeah, Roughed Up Pod on all social media.
Yeah. So give us a follow and a like. If I will understand you unfollowing us after this.
It's been painful. I'm actually sorry if you listen to all of this. It has been. I promise next week we'll have something.
If something entertaining happens,
I'll think of something to make. This has been a rush. This has been rushed this week.
It's been rushed. But anyway, guys, thank you for listening to us.
No one's listened this far.
no one's listening this far.
We should get them to comment something if they listen.
Oh yeah. If you've listened this far, which no one has, probably should have this at the start. Please comment just some ideas, some stuff that we can do.
No. If they listen to the end, we'll make a secret word to comment.
Oh yeah.
We'll go lemon cupcake. Lemonade cupcake.
Lemonade cupcake. That's the word. If you guys listened all the way, I don't know what you'll get. We'll
just to see if you've listened this far, which you shouldn't have.
Yeah, you should not have.
I don't know what you're doing if you have.
Exactly. Your life must suck if you're listening to this.
I'll have to listen to this far because I'm going to fucking edit.
Yeah, you're right. Your life sucks.
Oh, yeah. Editing this all sucks. I'm sorry.
Alright.
Give shout outs to someone. Shout out someone.
Oh, who am I going to shout? Shout out Jasper Rao.
Yeah, he came up with the idea.
Came up with that idea. Did you guys go 50-50 in paying for that? It was all you.
I paid for it.
Okay, I'll have to pay you some money. But
yeah.
Great idea.
Yeah.
Apparently you were speaking with him for a couple of hours.
Yeah. It's hilarious. But hopefully, that was probably the best bit of the podcast.
That was a good little TikTok as well.
Yeah. But
thanks guys. Great app. Questionable app. But see you next time.
bye.